Why is it that when someone gets close, really close, something in you pulls back? Not because you don't want love, but because somehow it feels too much, too soft, too warm, too terrifying. And you wonder, what's wrong with me? Why can't I let this in? Here's something strange but true. Sometimes the very thing we long for, safety, connection, being truly seen, is the thing our body quietly resists. Not because you're broken, but because somewhere along the way, your nervous system learned a lesson. Love isn't safe. Closeness brings pain. Affection has a price. These beliefs don't live in your thoughts. They live in your body. The pullback you feel when someone gets close, that's not rejection, it's protection. It's your system saying, I've been here before. I remember how this ends. When you grow up in chaos, consistency feels unfamiliar. When you're used to proving your worth, unconditional love can feel unbearable. Think about that. If you've only ever known love that had strings attached, then receiving love freely might not feel safe. It might feel suspicious. If comfort was followed by punishment, if affection was inconsistent, then safety isn't soothing. It's disorienting. Your body doesn't recognize it as comfort. It recognizes it as a setup. So what looks like self-sabotage might actually be survival. This is the push-pull of healing. One part of you reaches out, hoping, aching, craving to be seen. And another part pulls away, tense, guarded, mistrusting the softness. This is not about you being difficult. This is not emotional immaturity. This is a nervous system doing its best to predict what will hurt and pull you out in time. But there's another layer too. Sometimes letting yourself be loved means touching a grief you didn't know you were hiding. The grief of what you didn't get. The grief of the version of you that had to be strong, that had to earn connection, that had to stay alert. When someone offers you peace, a love that doesn't ask for anything, your body might ache, because it remembers what it had to go without. And grief is overwhelming, even the good kind. So if you've ever thought, I ruin good things, or I get scared when things are going well, please hear this. You are not broken. You are relearning what safe feels like. Not just in your mind, but in your body. And bodies don't rush. They need time, repetition, gentleness. You're not resisting love. You're waiting to believe it. And belief doesn't come from words. It comes from experiences repeated over and over until your system says, maybe this time it's real. This is the messy beauty of healing. We don't always move toward what we want. Sometimes we have to move through what once protected us. So if you're pulling away from something good, pause before you judge yourself, and try this instead. Offer that part of you the safety it never had. Let love feel unbearable for just a moment longer. It won't always hurt like this, and one day you'll notice you didn't flinch when someone saw you fully, and that will be the proof that you were never failing, only healing.